Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What do you have on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And now maybe extra bases.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. On the ground left side, 6-4. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one hit to right. Marte on a dead sprint, racing back, bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with two strikes out of the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Could be extra bases. One run's in, coming home. Now two runs are in. Here comes the third. Three runs are in. Save! Can you believe it? An inside the park grand slam.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Booth. Always fun to see an inside the park, but man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
This is Dylan Carlson. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that chance handled. Slings to first. That's it out. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so... Here's a Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Mets coming to bat. Back here at Citi Field. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Adam Wainwright.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young award. And of course, there's that curveball.
0-2 is the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, caught.
Batting section.
Here's the Mets lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
That's a laser base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
The first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that takes care of Alonso. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. One inning in the books here. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Juan Yepez. And the pitch. He was late there, strike one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location.
Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Lined into right. Marte settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, Tommy Edman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And that rolls into the corner. Throw into third, safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And first offering is fouled off. Yepez on third. Edman at second with one away. That one hooked foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Alonso has a beat on it. But the second baseman calls him off. And there's two away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 5-0.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nolan Arenado will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the all-star appearances, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, 2 down. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Down the right field line and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. McNeil at second with nobody out. Left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here's Mark Canha. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Nootbaar moves under it. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Carlson makes the catch. 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Omar Narvaez at the plate.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
There's a line drive to left field. And no one can get there. Lead runner around second. Carlson with a quick throw back in. And the runner holds at third. Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there, and it's gone! Home run! He sends a rocket to left, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-5.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Starling Marte. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The wind of the pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Line drive, that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. 6-6. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Big RBI for him right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
One down, runner at third. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carlson settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Doubled his first time up. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one high in the air to left center. Carlson in pursuit. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We played 2 full, and we're all even at 6 apiece. New inning getting started. Leading off, Dylan Carlson.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now around second, going for third. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Carlson, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Oh, 2 now. Line drive, could be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 7-6 game. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Juan Yepez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals,
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Second and third here. One away. Verlander, 40 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swings through that one. 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Narvaez makes the catch, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Mets 6. Back here in Queens, and now it's going to be Daniel Vogelbach. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. This to center field. Carlson in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Eduardo Escobar now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next pitch is popped up. Arenado has this one sized up, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air to left center. And there it is.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals,